Houston, Space City, Clutch City. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of this sprawling place home to over 2 million people? I bet a lot of you have very different answers, as there are quite a few. Whatever you have in mind, make room, because a new landmark is on the way. We present to you Block 18. Located on the northern end of downtown Houston, right off of I-10, this is the very first block you'll see coming off the highway. In its current state, it has an abandoned building and is used primarily for parking, but we believe this site has a lot of potential. Our team was authorized to provide civil services on this downtown block, providing non-structural elements of site design and environmental remediation with the intent to host an office or retail building on the site. We want to turn this into an iconic Houston landmark and create a new vision for this forgotten space.
In order to make this happen, we have some multiple goals we need to do. First, we need to make the space engaging and activating. So we want to activate this space into somewhere that people want to consciously come and enjoy their time at. Next, we want to integrate ourselves into the bayou, which is our next door neighbor. Bayou is already a great tourist and recreational attraction. So it's a perfect opportunity to bring in pedestrians from downtown into the bayou. Next, we want to be sustainable. In the age of ever-growing climate change, it is our responsibility to be sustainable and to our local environment as well as to energy consumption. And lastly, we want to be inclusive. This space is for everyone, both Houstonians and visitors alike.
In order to meet these goals, we have to overcome some serious challenges. Block 18 is deep within the Buffalo Bayou floodplain, putting it at risk for floodwaters coming in during storm events. It also hosts some underground storage tanks, possibly leaking toxic chemicals into the soil and the bayou. And finally, there's a large hole in the site where the Buffalo Bayou cuts through the northern corner.
In order to overcome these challenges, we've come up with a holistic approach to transform Block 18. We'll be going over our site layout, which includes changing the grading of the site with soft-scaped terraces, which will both increase our compensatory storage and increase our integration with Buffalo Bayou. We will also be leveraging this to increase foot traffic for the area with the retail. We will also be creating a multi-phase remedial design in order to keep our waters clean and remediate any contamination from the underground storage tanks. And lastly, we will be adding renewables to increase the overall sustainability of the site. And overall, we hope this will have a large cultural impact on the city of Houston. And if you're excited for what's next to come for the city, come join us Thursday at 4:30 p.m. and we'll show you how we can transform Block 18 from an underutilized parking space to an engaging, sustainable, and iconic gateway to Houston.